Hello everyone, here we will discuss about the comparator interface, which is a functional interface useful for ordering the given objects in ascending order. Here these objects are defined using the user defined Java classes. The functional interface is allowing the user to write the code with more concise and expressive for reusability purpose. A comparator object is capable of comparing two different objects which are defined inside the same Java class. The comparator interface is having two different methods. One is compare and another one is equals. The compare method is receiving two different objects which are defined with different data types or same data type. The data type will be the type variable, that is wrapper class data type. So the result of this compare method will be integer value. That integer may be negative integer when object 1 is less than the object 2 value. If both objects are equal, then we will get 0 as a output, and when the object 1 is greater than the object 2, we will receive any positive number. The positive number will be any positive number, that may be single digit or 2 digits or 3 digits or 4 digits, etc. So any positive number will come as a result of this compare method when we are having object 1 greater than object 2. And the second one is equals method, which is taking single argument. Here the syntax is given boolean data type equals, then object is the class name here, which is taking the variable which is taking single argument, but compare is taking two arguments, which is returning true if the specified object is equal to the comparator object. And here example is given, which is sorting the data by using comparator interface. Class is defined with the name student, then roll number is one variable, name is second variable. Then constructor is defined to assign the values of roll number and name respectively. Then whatever data we are defining, just we are overriding the toString method for the roll number and also name here. And here I am defining one more class sort by role, which is implementing the comparator interface. So here the comparator interface type is student. This is the type variable student using the class name, user defined class name. That's what we have seen here, which is having user defined class. Using that user defined class, we are defining the object. Based upon this here, which is taking the user defined class name object, and here just we are using the compare method, which is defining single object A from the student class and another object B from the student class. So two objects from the same class going to compare. So this is integer value, so I am going to use the subtraction number for comparison, right? Subtraction symbol minus is using for comparing the values, right? And next one is another class name sort by name. Here we are having two variables, one is name and another one is roll number. So first we are comparing the roll numbers to sort out with respect to roll numbers, and here I am going to define the class name sort by name, which is also implementing comparator interface with respect to student type. Here compare method is used, then again I am defining two objects A and B for same class, two different objects for same class. Then here I am using the string values name, so I am using the compare to method name. So here the first object name is comparing to the second object name value. So it is sorting out the values with respect to the name, because I am using the variable here name, right? So from this I am going to define one more class. This is the driver class, because the main method is defined inside the comparator ex, and inside the main method I am creating the array list. Inside the array list I am defining 4 values. These values are going to store in the variable AR. This AR is implementing the list interface. So here now my array structure is having 4 different values, right, with its roll number and name. Okay, so after that I am going to displaying the entered input. This is static input which is passing during the compilation time itself. So the input is printing in the println statement. So here the input is given here. You see 212 Hari, 131 roll number Kevin, 127 Alan, 725 Ben. Then I am going to sorting the data with respect to sort by role. Here you see sort by role is the class name. Okay, here we are going to use the class name here to sort out the values. Here we are going to passing the values which are given in the object AR. Collections dot sort is the method in the Java collections based upon the roll number, which is sorting the data available in the array list object AR. After that I am printing the data with respect to roll number wise. So here from the index 0 to size of the array list, right, we are moving from 0th index to size of the array list, that is n minus 1. Okay, so which is moving one by one. Then we are getting the value from 0th index we are having here 127 Allen. So after sorting only we are getting. So when you are sorting this 4 data with respect to roll number, then 127 will come as a first data, then I is incrementing again, then 131 roll number second data and its corresponding name, and 212 is the third data and its corresponding name, and 725 is the fourth data and its corresponding name. So the data which are available in array list, which is printed by using the roll number wise here after comparison. Then one more method I am calling sorting with respect to name, sort by name. Here we defined sort by name. Look at here, we are defining the class name sort by name. So based upon that we are going to sorting the data by using the class name as a object, right? So user defined object, we are sorting with respect to that names. Then after sorting I am displaying those data here. Then from 0th index to the length of the array, size of the array, we are moving here, but which is going to be sorting out with respect to the alphabets because I am using the name, right? Then which is displaying by using the get method, getting the data. So alphabet Alan and its corresponding roll number, right? Then Ben and its corresponding roll number, then Hari, then corresponding roll number, then Kevin, then corresponding roll number. So here the data is sorted by using the names, but in the previous one sorted the data with respect to roll number wise. So like this we can use the comparator interface to sort the data in ascending order. Thanks for watching.